Hey, it's Blessed Cosimo. I am an Amazon seller of my Savvy season. So this video is about the question I received: what product we supposed to polybag and not to polybag. But before answering that question, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so I can keep making a content like this and you get a notification every time I upload a new video. So thank you so much for your subscription. Okay, so the question is what product we supposed to polybag and not to polybag. Okay, so I got this question when after I uploaded one of my blog that I was showing how you're supposed to prep your product before shipping to Amazon. But really the question is easy. If you are not sure what product to polybag, or in my case, my experience, I polybag everything. All my product I polybag them. The very reason that I do that, it's because sometimes some products they don't sell right away. It will sit in the warehouse, Amazon warehouse, for weeks or sometimes months, and when it's sitting there, of course the product is collecting dust, and also you don't want that to get dirty and your customer will receive a product that is dusty. And also sometimes when the product has a cardboard, you don't want it as well to get dented. So it's important that yes, you polybag to keep your product clean and then keep it in good condition. All right, so yes, when you're not sure, you're in doubt, just polybag everything because that's what I do. Okay, and then I also want to show you what really product you need to just polybag or you need a bubble wrap. Okay, because that's another question that I also receive. So what product you need to just polybag or you need to bubble wrap. Okay, so I have a random products here that I have in the house that I just grabbed that I can show you. For example, this product. If you have a product something like this that you're selling, and then I know this one is already sealed, so actually you can just polybag this and put that label that you have. Amazon provided you once you listed the product. But then in my case, I bubble wrap this one before I polybag it. The very reason is, this cardboard. You want to keep this cardboard around it in good condition and not dented. Because if this is sitting in the warehouse for a while and then some of your products next to it, they just toss it there, and then there's a big chance that the cardboard is gonna get dented, and of course when the customer receive that, they will think it's not new anymore. So you want to keep this product in good condition, and that's the beauty when you use a bubble wrap, because it will protect your product not to break, not to get dented, and keep it clean. And then that's the time that I'm gonna put the label outside and not directly here where the barcode. I used to do like I will just put the label here right away when I was doing my Amazon, but then I learned my lesson. Sometimes you have products that you send to Amazon, and then after it gets there, it gets checked in, you get a problem, like you get restricted of the product, or you get IP of the product that you cannot sell. So of course what you're gonna do, you have to recall the product, and since you recall that product, you want to return that product to the store where you bought it. And the good and the bad thing there, because I put the sticker here, and if when I remove the sticker, the barcode got ruined, and then of course the store, they cannot scan it anymore because the barcode is not intact already or anymore. So that's why it's better that you polybag it first, and outside the polybag, that's where you're gonna put your label to cover this. So anytime you have a problem, something like that you need to return the product, you're not gonna have a problem because that barcode is intact. All right, so yes, that's the beauty of using the bubble wrap if you have a product something like this. Okay, and also let's say you're selling a toy. Of course, the toy is already in the box, but some of the toys, it's fully covered or inside the box, but some of the toy, they're not. So something like this, that you can still touch the product physically. So to me, I will bubble wrap this for two reasons. First is to protect that toy not to get dirty and not to get damaged. So I will bubble wrap it first before I will fully bag it. Okay, so that's the first reason. The second one, even though this toy, let's say this toy is fully covered inside the box, this is really completely closed, but then you don't want the box to get dented. You want this box to stay intact and not dented. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pulley bag this one as well. I mean, you're gonna bubble wrap this box just to make sure to protect this box not to get dented and not to get dirty before you pulley bag it. And then by that, you can put your sticker outside after you put the bubble wrap, because like I said, if you have problem or trouble that you need to recall the product, you need to return it to the store, and then you're not gonna have a hard time because that barcode there is intact. Okay, so that's another reason. And also, okay, another product, how you're gonna poly bag, if you need a poly bag or you just need a bubble wrap. So example, if you are selling groceries, I mean, I have some groceries, and to me, groceries, you really want to keep the product clean and intact, okay, in good condition. So what I do, I always bubble wrap them first before I put it back. So if you cannot find a bigger, like I know some of my product, I use this bubble wrap where it's got already sealed there. You just have to close it and seal it, which is easy, but sometimes it won't fit there. So what I do, I will just use the regular one. I will just cut it and wrap it something like that, and then before I put it back there. Okay, so yes, that's very important. Like I said, especially if it's groceries, you want the product to be in good condition for your customer to receive once they order it from you. And then another thing is, if you have a product something like this, okay, so this one, I mean, if it's glass, it's breakable. Of course, you want to make sure that you're gonna bubble wrap it first before you poly bag it, because like I said, you want to protect that bottle not to break. But this one, this is not really a glass, this is like a plastic. Okay, so even though Amazon people, they will, when they check in this product, if they will drop this, if they drop this by accident or they toss it, still it's not gonna break. But there's gonna be a big chance that this is gonna get dented. So that's why the reason the bubble wrap comes in again. If it's me, I always bubble wrap this product before I poly bag it, just to make sure that even though the Amazon people will drop or toss my product, it's still intact and the bottle is not dented. Okay, so yeah, something like that. Same thing if you have a product something like this. I know this one you can just also put a sticker here or your label, but like I said, you want to keep your product clean and not dusty, so I suggest that you poly bag the product. Okay, and also when you're poly bagging a product, I forgot to grab a poly bag that is close to me, but just an example. Okay, let's say this is your product, so this is a dog food. Let's say you see, even though the bag is really in good condition, like you don't need a poly bag. If you come to think of it, you can just put your sticker there and you don't need to poly bag it. But to me, like I said, I want to poly bag it just to make sure that my product will arrive to the customer clean and not dusty. So if you run out of poly bag, a small poly bag like this, and you put it in a big poly bag, like it's wider, bigger than this one, let's say, what I suggest, you make sure that you tape that just tight and don't let your product running around inside your poly bag, because it really gets bad. If the product is running around inside the poly bag, the bag of the product get wrinkled, and also it doesn't really look presentable once it gets to the customer. Because in my experience, I used to do that, and then I sometimes I have this product that it went stranded, and I was wondering why this product is stranded, and then I have to recall it. But what happened is, I think when they were just tossing it towards to the machine, checking in the product, it gets stuck on that machine, so the bag got ripped off because it was big. So that's when I learned the lesson that I have to make sure that even though this part it's already sticking, I make sure to tape that part so it's not really like something sticking that is big. Make sure it's tight. So yes, it's a good habit to do that, so you don't want the product to come back to you again and do it and send it again to Amazon. Okay, so yeah, this is another thing. And yeah, just a simple thing. I know some of the product, like I have this product, you can just also throw this, just put a sticker and then, or your label, and then send it to Amazon. But like I said, it's always better than you poly bag everything, because like I said, it protects your product to keep it clean and in good condition. And they use a bubble wrap for those products that they are in a box, and then that box will get dented if you don't if you don't bubble wrap it as well. Okay, so I think those are the things that are important for you to remember. Like, first, just to keep your product clean, you want a poly bag, and then just to keep your product not get dented, keep it intact in good condition, you want that bubble wrap. And also another thing is putting the sticker outside the poly bag, not directly to that product box, so in case you need to return that product, still the barcode is intact. Okay, so those are the tips that I want you to remember, and I hope you like this video and you learned a lot on this video. And like I said, yes, it was good that I received that question, like what product really we need to polybag, not to polybag. So yes, and like I said, if you're not sure, you're in doubt, I mean, it's all you always use your own judgment, but to me that's my judgment, like I polybag everything. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again in my next one. And again, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit that subscribe button there so I can keep making content like this. All right, so thank you so much, and I really appreciate your support for subscribing my channel. Signing off for now, it's me, Blessed Picasimo of My Savvy Season and Amazon Savvy. Thank you so much.